afternoon, YouTube. Here with you on this Monday. I have made an executive decision. I will be starting the process of building the Heathkit C-3 condenser checker as of today, and I've decided to go ahead and start that because even though I don't have that one part, because that part won't be necessary for a while, and it has been ordered and shipped supposedly and should be here by Thursday, hopefully. So if I run into a situation where I need that part, I can always skip that part and go back to it. It's not a big deal. So anyway, I am going to go ahead and start that, and I want to try to get as much of this on the recording as possible, but I will be speeding up the more mundane tasks like soldering and things like that. So screwing in things, you know, you guys know how to do stuff like that. So I just want to basically show the procedure of doing this and the steps and things like that, and so that's what I'm going to try to do anyway. So let's get to it before we waste too much more time, and let's build a kit. Alright, I'm back with you again on this build. I will be using a flashing the picture up of what we're doing first, and you can pause that and read it, you know, at your leisure or whatever, and do that when you want. That's about the easiest way I know to do it. And I'm going to basically go through and read it. Mount power transformer E on top of chassis rear center. Now this is power transformer right here, and this is the rear center. So basically what's saying, placement should be made so that the black leads and yellow leads are along the rear edge. So that means these two, basically, what it's talking about. These black and yellow. So that's the way it's got to be mounted right there, like that. So then it says, install the 3-lug terminal H under the chassis using the same transformer mounting 6/32 screws. Now I'm going to say 6/32. You all know I mean the number 6, 32 threads per inch. Got to basically turn this over and kind of keep that in place. It doesn't have to be exactly in place, but you know what I'm saying. It's got to line up like that, and then we put our, if we look at the picture, our 3-lug terminal, it looks like. Is that what they said, 3-lug? H? Yeah, H. So I need the 3-lug terminal like that, and then put a solder lug over the top of it. Let's get a nut on there so we can move on. Another 6/32 screw through the remaining transformer mounting, lug chassis, lock washer, and a 6/37 mounting nut completes the transformer mounting. Now that's what we're going to do on the other side. And we locate a lock washer, star washer, whatever you want to call these things. Put that on there, and lastly we'll put a nut on there. So that's how it's going to be looking. Alright. Alright, we'll find a 1/4-inch nut driver and snug these up. I'm not going to tighten them all the way. That's snug. We'll call that good. And that's our transformer mounted. Like I said, that's good. I'm going to tighten them up more, obviously. What's next on our little list here? Install 5 3/8 rubber grommets on chassis as shown in pictorial 1. Alright, that's what we're going to do next. Alright, I've already installed 2 of these. Let's get that out of the way a little bit. Push it in, there we go. I always try to turn them a little bit too after I get done Make sure they're seated good. Alright, I'm going to do the other ones off camera because I just wanted to show you one that I did on camera. So we'll be back in just a bit. Alright, I have all 5 installed. You have one right there, you have one right here, I have 2 here, and 1 in the back. So they're all installed now, and we're time to move on to the next step on our little thing here, which is dress the power leads as shown in pictorial 3, which is basically I think down through this way and down through that way. Okay, as outlined on the pictorial 3, the yellow leads run through here, the black leads run through here, and if we look on the other side, the red and red-yellow leads run through the other one. Now these, as stated in the instructions, do not run through the chassis. So that's the way that's routed, and we'll move on to the next step. The next step says install saddle mounting octal socket F so that the keyway is towards the power transformer. Used 6/32 screws, lock washers, and nuts. Now I did learn that since I've done this parts of the thing, that the saddle socket is the one that has the ring around it. Does that make any sense? That's this one here. And so we want to mount it. Alright, that's the way that's going to mount, just like that. So let's tighten them up a little bit and see what happens. Let's turn it over, make sure everything's looking right on this side. Looks pretty darn good, I do believe. That is in now. Alright, what's next on the list? Mount the Z-shaped mounting bracket on top of the chassis using 6/32 mounting screws under the chassis. Slip a solder lug over a 6/32 screw. There's our Z bracket. Now if you look at the picture, you can see there's dotted lines that show the actual screws, so that means that's behind the actual thing. So yeah, that's the way that goes. It goes in there. So, alright, and we'll put a nut on that. Now we need to lock a washer. There we go. I think that's going to work really nice. Alright, let's go back and see now what the next order of business is. Mount the 4-lug terminal strip G under the chassis using the 6/32 nut, refer to pictorial 1. Okie-dokie, the 4-lug terminal strip. We're not seeing a lot of this, are you? Yeah, it's not going to be perfect, but that's okay. Nothing ever is. Okay, that was G that I just did. Mount a spring-based clamp on top of bracket M. Put a lock washer on it. Alright, hey, that's good. Real nice. You see the spring clip is in. Alright. Moving right along on this, aren't I? Okay, install 1-lug terminal K under chassis, see pictorial 1. Alright, let's do that. Where is pictorial 1? Right up here, isn't it? Let us put that through there. Put that through there. Alright. Alright, see what their next step is. Top of the chassis, install a 2-lug terminal L, see pictorial 2 for replacement. Alright, pictorial 2 shows L being right here, like that. Alright, we'll turn this off. Alright, the last instruction on page 2 says to mount the main control B and the chassis in the center panel opening, and use a control lock washer between the control and the panel, which I did, and use a flat washer under the control mounting nut, which I also did. Position the control so the terminal points downwards, and I think you'll agree this is down, so I think that's got it pretty good. It's nice and tight in there. I didn't really show that on camera, but you know, you've seen people put a pot in before. So that part is done. Now I am definitely taking a break now because at that point I'll start the next page here when we come back. Stay with us. Hi, you have all now seen a part 1 of this assembly process. I decided to break it here. I think I've already edited most of it. It's over 11 minutes now as it is. So we will come back. I don't know when. I'm doing this slow, and I may do it one video every few days. I don't know. It just depends. But for now, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and let me know what you think in the comments, and if I need to improve anything, let me know. I'll try. You guys have a wonderful day, rest of it I should say. Thanks for watching, and we will see ya.
That's all, folks.